Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing what I have just bought from the supermarket to feed my family with this week. So as usual, when I post these videos, I will also be posting every evening this week over on my Instagram the methods to 5 of the evening meals I'm going to show you from my haul. So if you're not following me over on Instagram, you'd like to see how I make these meals, then I would love for you to go over and give me a follow. I will link my Instagram down in my description box so that you can find me easily. This week for these meals I'm going to show you, they are quite vegetarian heavy. However, if you want to have meat in them, they are really versatile and you can swap ingredients in and out really easily, but keeping the same method and other ingredients. All you need to do is, say for example, take out the tofu and add in chicken instead. But I wanted to share some veggie meals with you because I know so many of my viewers are vegetarian and vegan, and I just wanted to show you how we like to enjoy vegetarian meals in our household. I have just spent £120 in Tesco's, and I'm going to share with you breakfast, lunches, lunchbox ideas, and 7 evening meals, as well as snacks and fruit as well. Thanks so much for watching, and let's get straight on into it. This meal is going to be roasted vegetables with gnocchi. So I have got 2 bags of gnocchi here, and then I've got some peppers. I'll use all 3 of these peppers. I'll use 1 red onion, about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and probably the whole thing of these tomatoes as well. And then I've also got some rosemary here too. So what I'm just going to do is just chop these all up into little chunks, and then I'm going to pop it into a roasting dish along with some extra virgin olive oil and some salt and pepper. So I'll put my veggies in first of all for about 20 minutes or so on about 180, and then once they've cooked through a little, I will then put my gnocchi in as well. Because all of these veggies are going to let off quite a lot of liquid, I won't be adding any other liquid, but actually what I am going to do is I'm going to crumble on a veggie stock cube as well and just mix that into everything. So like I said, I'll add in my gnocchi to the baking dish, and then I'll just let it cook through for a further 25 minutes, and then it's ready to serve. It's really easy to make, and it's totally delicious. With the rosemary, I'll just be taking some of the sprigs of rosemary off of this little plant, and I'll just be laying it on top of all of my veggies, and that way the really nice rosemary flavors are going to seep into all of the veggies and the gnocchi while it is cooking. This meal is going to become a red lentil curry. So for this I've got some lentils. So because lentils are your carbs, you don't actually have to serve this with rice, but I do always cook a little bit of rice with this because otherwise I just feel like the kids say that it isn't a proper meal. So I would mainly just have it without the rice, but you can cook up some rice if you want to, or leave it out completely if you don't want to. I've got some ginger, some garlic, 1 red onion I'll be using for this, some coconut milk, and I'm cheating because I'm using some already made mild curry paste as well. If you want to make your own curry paste, what I do is I just mix together some garam masala, some turmeric, some cumin, and also a little bit of curry powder as well. And I just mix that together with a veggie stock and about 100 mils of water, and it makes a really nice curry paste. But I just feel like I'm just going to cheat this week instead. So what I'm going to do is just saute off my ginger, garlic and onion, and then once that's sauteed off a little bit, I'll add in my curry paste along with my red lentils and my coconut milk, and I'll just let that cook away for a good sort of half an hour or so until my lentils are nice and soft. I will also add in 100 mils of veggie stock here as well, just for some extra flavour, and of course some salt and pepper too. And then I'll just cook up some rice on the side and serve it all together with some mango chutney on top. I do already have mango chutney, which is why I'm not showing it to you here. I feel like the mango chutney really makes this meal. This is a really nice and tasty meal, and it's also relatively cheap too. So this meal is going to become a smoked halloumi bake. So what I have got here is some butter beans, I've got some cannellini beans, I've also got some chickpeas in the cupboard, which I might pop in here as well. But I've got some chopped tomatoes, some baby tomatoes, halloumi, paprika, garlic, and then some coriander to finish it off with. So for this, I'm just going to literally put everything into an oven-proof dish. I'm going to leave the halloumi off until about 15 minutes to go, but once I've put everything in here, my beans, my tomatoes, about 4 crushed garlic cloves, and lots of nice smoked paprika, I will then just roast it in the oven for about 15 minutes or so until it's nice and warm. And then I'll cut my halloumi into little strips and I'll lay it on the top of here and put it back into the oven until my halloumi has cooked through. Then it's just ready to serve. You don't need to cook anything else with this if you don't want to, or you can serve it with some rice, but because you've got your beans in there, it is quite a filling meal just in itself. And then what you want to do is just put some lime juice over the top and then finish it off with some coriander. This is a really nice, light, fresh meal, and because you're adding the lime juice and the coriander, it makes it taste really fresh as well. This meal is going to be a chicken noodle soup. So I have already cooked this meal in my Instant Pot in another video, so I'll link it down below in my description box. But in the Instant Pot, this literally takes about 10 minutes to cook. It's so good. So what I have got here is some chicken breasts, I've got some egg noodles, celery and carrots, and then I'm also going to use about 1500 mils of veggie stock as well, or chicken stock, completely up to you. You just want to dice everything quite small. You want to put the chicken breasts into your Instant Pot just as they are, and then once it has been cooking away for 7 minutes, you then want to open up your Instant Pot, and then your chicken will just shred apart really easily. While you're shredding your chicken, I just put my Instant Pot onto the saute setting, and that's when I will add in my egg noodles and then cook those through. While those are cooking through, I'll add it back in my shredded chicken, and then it's just ready to serve. I have also made this with some pasta in here as well instead, like some orzo, and it came out really, really nice. So it's a really nice, quick and easy soup, and it's perfect for a weekday evening meal when you just want to have something nice and healthy without it being too heavy. Okay, so this meal is going to be like a kind of crispy tofu rice dish, like a sticky tofu rice dish. So I've got quite a lot of the ingredients at home already that I need. So what I've already got is some soy sauce, some cornstarch and some sesame oil. So to make my sauce, I will use those 3 ingredients as well as some ground ginger, and then also a couple of garlic cloves as well. So I will make that as a marinade, and that's what I'll be putting my tofu in. So I will just cube my tofu up, and then I'll pop it into the marinade for a good couple of hours. If you can't, as long as you put it in for kind of like 10 to 15 minutes, because this doesn't taste of anything, so you want to let it marinate for quite a while so the tofu can soak up all those nice marinade flavors. Once it's been marinating, you do not want to get rid of your nice sauce, your marinade sauce. You want to keep that, and that's what you want to cook your tofu in. So I pan fry this, and then I kind of do it for quite a long time on a low simmer so that the sauce thickens up really nicely. The cornstarch in the sauce is what's going to thicken it up. While that's cooking away, I'll be making up some rice, and I'll be steaming some broccoli on the side as well. You can, if you want to, cook your broccoli in your sauce as well, completely up to you, but I like to just put them separately, and then you serve it up. So you serve some rice with your sticky tofu and then with your broccoli on the side, and it is so delicious. The tofu has so much flavour because you have marinated it in the most delicious sauce, and it's a great alternative to using meat. But if you did want to substitute this out for chicken or anything like that, just do it in exactly the same way and it will taste just as nice. This is going to be some chicken fajitas, but instead of me using wraps, my wrap is going to be some little lettuce leaves. This might sound a bit strange, but it's really, really nice, honestly. And then it doesn't feel as kind of like heavy as using wraps, because you're having some nice salad with it. So instead of putting a salad inside the wrap, you use your salad as the wrap. So for this, I've got some peppers, some onions, a fajita seasoning mix. This is the mild barbecue one because the boys find the other ones a bit spicy. I've got some chicken, some lettuce, and then what I'm going to be doing on the side is making a little kind of like quinoa little salsa. So in the little salsa, I will just dice up some baby tomatoes. I'll also just keep some of one of the red onions that I'm going to add into here back so I can add it into my salsa as well. And then I've also got some yogurt which I will add into my little wrap as well. So we'll have the salsa on the side, but because you've got your bulgur wheat and quinoa mix, that's going to add as like a filling little salad on the side. And then you have got your nice healthy wraps here as well. If your kids aren't keen on having the wraps as the lettuce leaves, then of course you can just substitute that out and have a normal wrap instead. This meal is going to be a roast dinner. We'll be having this on Sunday, and I have got a roasting beef joint here. And then obviously I'll be making up some roast potatoes, some cauliflower cheese. So to make my cauliflower cheese, I will use this whole cauliflower, and then I'll make some cheese sauce just from butter, milk and flour as well, and then some grated cheese. And then I'll also make up some carrots and and some Yorkshire puddings on the side as well. So I always make my own Yorkshire puddings. So I make that by just adding some eggs, some flour, and some milk together and beating it up, and then you pop it in the oven and it just rises really, really nicely. So this would just be our Sunday beef roast. So over here we have our breakfast section. So when I actually ordered these, I thought I was ordering the Ella's, like Deliciously Ella bars, but it turned out to be granola. Didn't really read that properly. So I've got 2 different granolas here. This is an original one and this is a nutty granola, but everyone in our family loves granola, so they'll go down really well. And then Chris wanted me to get some other granola. So before I realised those were also granola, I got this. This is the Jordan's one with a hint of honey. Then I have got the usual Weetabix, the Tesco own brand Weetabix. I have got some porridge to make porridge oats with. I've got 3 butters. We get through butter so quickly. So I always like to have a couple extra in the fridge for in case we ever run out, so that I just can fill up our butter dish again. I've got some bagels, some eggs, some avocado, and then some hash browns as well. Hash browns are like Chris's favourite thing to have, so we like to in the mornings have a slice of toast. The bread gets delivered by the milkman. We like to have some toast, poached egg, avocado, and some hash browns on the side as well. That's more like a weekend breakfast, but all of these other cereals and granola, boys can help themselves to breakfast in the mornings before they go to school, so it just makes it all really, really easy. Like usual, our milk is also delivered by the milkman as well. Over here we have just got our fruit section. So I've got some bananas, some apples. These are the pink lady apples, they're the boys' favourite. I have got a melon here, and then I've got 2 mangoes, some kiwis, some grapes, and these are Jaffa oranges. They are so good. Look at the inside of them. They're like a red blood orange, and they are so nice and sweet. They're absolutely delicious. So this is what I've got for the kids to have in their lunch boxes as well. But also if they want a little snack when they get home, they can just dive into any of this whenever they'd like. Right, so here we have got the lunch and lunchbox section. So you might see that I haven't got any crisps here, and that's because last week they had loads of crisps on offer. So I just bought loads and loads of crisps for the kids. So I've still got about 2 multi-packs left over for them. So what the kids love to have in their lunch boxes are some wraps. I've got cheese left over from last week, so they have ham and cheese wraps. They also like to have some smoked salmon and soft cheese wraps. So I've already got some soft cheese and I bought some smoked salmon. When I'm telling you these lunches also actually are what Chris and I love to have as well. So Chris and I can have some smoked salmon salads with the different wild rockets and spinach, and the gem lettuce here. We can also have some ham salads. I can make some butternut squash soup with this butternut squash, and I also have got some white onions here as well. And then for the kids to have some treats, I've got these little Belvita blueberry bars, and I've also got some chocolate chip ones of them. And then I have got some cucumber. You know that's the boys' favourite snack completely. I have got these little Ella's Kitchens almond bites. This is obviously for Chris and I to have if we're feeling a little bit like we need something sweet. This really like gets the craving good. And then I have got Jamie's favourite, which is dried mango. So we can make loads and loads of different lunches here. We can make some little pita breads there because I've got some cheese and I've also got some tomato puree left too. So yeah, there's so many different options that we have got here for lunch. And then finally, I just wanted to show you, I've just bought 1 miscellaneous item today, which is these Dishmatic little heads. I had run out completely, so I just bought some more of these to get me through. Didn't need any other like toothpaste or toilet rolls, anything like that. This was the only extra item I got today. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go and head on over to Instagram to find out how I make each of these meals as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.